I just woke up um like a few hours ago, and I'm a targeted individual, as everyone knows. Um but I'm a different kind of targeted individual because I created my own jewelry. Um I bought some of it, copper and magnets, Mag RX. But for the most part, I created my own jewelry. So basically, I'm just wearing like neodymium magnets, and I am wearing a copper. It's supposed to be a necklace, but I have it in my hair because with dreads you could do stuff like that. I also have a piece of shungite um, holding my bun together. It's right here, and then I have more neodymium magnets tucked into the ponytail, protecting my electromagnetic field. Um, Tucked in there, I also have my piercing, which protects my sinuses, keeps them from pumping way too much blood into my face, and it prevents them, like it mitigates the damage. They try to pump mucus into my face to clog and block my sinuses, but because of the drink that I'm drinking, a mixture of honey, hot sauce or sriracha sauce, vinegar, lemon, hibiscus, and thickened liquid, like thicket powder to make the liquid thicker so I can stay hydrated longer. Because of all of that, on top of the lotions and creams that I create for my body so that they can't damage my skin, because of all of that, I'm in less pain than when I started. I used to be in a lot of pain, but for some reason it never really stuck. But then they started causing like paronychia, pumping blood into one finger, and then I was like, okay, something has to be done. I guess when I started fighting back and stopped allowing them to do whatever they wanted to my body, that's when they started doing their illegal surgeries. They started twisting my nervous system. Like, I just realized that they um, pull the carotid arteries and the nerves together, and they twist them and they lock them up. But I've known for a long time, but I keep discovering new things that they're doing, the illegal surgeries within my body. Um, yeah, but it's easy to manipulate. You could see. I think normally like bodybuilders or people that do calisthenics, um, they move the nerves by themselves. But like me, baby, I'm not gonna say I don't work out. Um, what I do is I detox, and my job is physically demanding, so I do my job. That's it. But for the most part, I learned a long time ago that you have to twist and move the muscles and the nerves in your face and in your body, because they people die from aneurysms because the government has hacked into their biology, hacked into their nervous system, and they have locked up blood flow and created aneurysm, built up enough blood and pressure to create or simulate an aneurysm, and people die from it. They also hit them with radiation, um, 24/7 if you're a targeted individual, and you end up getting cancer. So I created a lot of serums that block ultraviolet radiation. I created zinc oxide creams, um, hibiscus creams that do a lot of destroying cancer cells to where they can't replicate, they can't stabilize, they can't be created. What they do is destroy them. Vinegar is real good for that. Hibiscus is real good for that. Honey includes proteins, lots of proteins, and don't carry any bacteria. That's why it doesn't age. It's real good for the body. It's real good, like a real good source of proteins, um, along with Lord, a whole bunch of other stuff. Fiber. Fiber is real good for targeted individuals. Black beans, all types of legumes, whatever. All types of beans is really good for targeted individuals. Detoxing, clearing out your body, is pertinent for a targeted individual's survival. You can't just eat what you want. Last night I did an experiment where I was feeling fine. I fell asleep fine. When I got off work, I took a nap, and so I ate like 2 boxes of Pyralines. Those are cookies, chocolate hazelnut cookies. And then I also ate like 2 bags of Cheetos. And that gave them enough mucus. It create immediately they started creating mucus in my body, and they use mucus as a weapon to cause pain. So mucus is like 90% water and toxins in the body. And what they do is they put it in certain areas to generate enough electricity via radiation and direct energy weapons so that they can harm the body, damage the body inside out. They can't damage my skin on the outside, so they damage it from within through the nerves. They probably coat the nervous system in mucus to generate more than enough electricity. Since it is 90% water, they'll probably coat the nervous system in mucus, and then they'll dry out other parts that really need hydration. They really need water. So they'll dry out those parts. Um, my brother's girlfriend, what you heard is my brother's girlfriend just closed the window. She doesn't like me. A lot of people don't like me because I am a targeted individual, and they have spread so many lies about me. It's not even funny. So as of right now, I currently live with my family. They, Lord knows the truth behind that story or what's going on with that, but it is what it is. But for the most part, this is my 65th day without pain as a targeted individual, getting hit with direct energy weapons, getting hit with electromagnetic frequencies, having my nervous system manipulated, muscles expanded. Um, you can actually feel like the tears and the fibers in the muscles, and then it heals back. Uh, but it doesn't. As of right now, I'm not in pain to where like uh, again the paronychia, swelling in the fingers, and this is the finger that they did it in, and it it never truly fully healed. um I have to go in. I've been needing to go in for months and like clean it out. um but as of yesterday, the when I was doing a truck, the nail got pulled off. So this is just certain situations that we as targeted individuals experience. um Trying to figure out what else. Like last night, again, I did an experiment. They were able to pump the mucus because it's not just blood. It's not just blood because with when I was in a clean detox, they weren't able to damage my toes or make me feel any sensations in my toes. So it's not just blood; it's mucus. They weaponize mucus. They weaponize our diet against us. And the sun's coming up, and it's a beautiful sunrise. I love sunrises, but yeah, they. It's all about what you're wearing. I took the copper off, my copper sock off, and I applied one of my zinc oxide creams in the middle of the night on my feet, and I put my sock back on, and I went right back to sleep. And I felt just fine. They were still generating enough electricity through the mucus but I slept just fine. And yeah, that was last night's experiment. But for the most part, I see targeted individuals. Their skin is damaged. They have a lot of physical ailments, a lot of health issues. And I'm telling people, detox. I may look weird. People may talk shit, but um, I'm protected. My back doesn't hurt. And the biggest thing that they do is cause back pain. Because back pain and pain in your feet, like plantar fasciitis, nerve damage in your feet, they'll cause that so you can't work. They'll create scenarios that impact you financially, especially health issues to where you can't work. It's a lot that they do to the human body. So in order to prevent that, I wear armor. And the only reason I started wearing armor is when I was reading the Bible and it was talking about the armor of God. I realized something. Maybe it's not just a spiritual armor of God. God created this world. He created this fantastic world, this beautiful world. And guess what? He put in it tools. Copper is old, thousands of years old. Magnets are old. The earth has its own magnetic field. Um, what else? Shungite is old. They're old stones. So as of right now, all of the materials I'm wearing are old. They were here long before direct energy weapons were created to torture humans. So I'm wearing a lot of old things. Their new system can't beat God's old system. And I say that 24/7. I'm living proof of that. And the ingredients that I use and my lotions and my creams, coconut oil, hibiscus, zinc oxide, the stuff that I use is old. It is older than their system. It was already here long before they were even born to sit here and try to destroy humanity and control people's lives. So, yeah, I got it down to a science. A lot of people, I'm not gonna say a lot of people don't listen to me because I feel like a lot of people do listen to me, but there's more. I don't want to say complaining, but they expressed that they have constant pain. Well, I'm giving you the tools to deal with that pain and mitigate the damage that is caused by direct energy weapons. Excuse me. My mucus is thin. And when I say thin, I'm gonna start teaching people the viscosity matters. So, when if the mucus in your body has a high viscosity, that means it's not being is thick enough to block up your sinuses. It's thick enough to be coated on your nervous system so that they could generate electricity through you and cause damage. Like it's a lot um, that they can do when your mucus is thick. So you want mucus with a thin viscosity. Viscosity just means the thinness or the thickness of a fluid. I create my serum so that they have a high viscosity so that the radiation can't penetrate the skin. In fact, like I said, I created zinc oxide. Zinc oxide is one of the main components of a sunscreen, but what it does is there's a long list of benefits to zinc oxide, but for the most part, it blocks out ultraviolet radiation. So, you need creams and serums like that on your skin, and those are the type of serums and creams that I create. The one downside to zinc oxide is that it absorbs moisture. So what it does is it will absorb not only the moisture from your skin, but it will also absorb the moisture from the mucus, creating a thicker viscosity in the mucus, like I just explained. So I found a way to kind of come to really combat that to where the other ingredients can bypass the zinc oxide, leave the zinc oxide on top of the skin, where the other ingredients get into the skin and they're able to do their job, leaving the mucus with a thin viscosity. Those are the serums and solutions and creams and products that I create. And that's it. Have a good day.